Shalom and welcome to Israelite Talk TV, where we deal with all the current events surrounding the Israelites in this nation and also in various different nations around the globe where the Most High, Yahuwah, has scattered us to. Now, today, as promised, I'm going to be breaking down the science of fake diamonds, okay? These fake diamonds that these jewelers are selling our people and making boatloads of money off of, okay? You have to be mindful that the United States is one of the leading countries in diamond sales. You know what I'm saying? We account for about 50% of the diamond sales, and really more than that, because they'll say it's China than the United States, but then the stuff that China's getting, they making stuff and then they selling it back to us. So they really selling everything here in the United States, you know what I'm saying, and mainly to our people, you know what I mean. And so we saw over time where you had rappers like even Lil Durk that came out and spoke on this topic about diamonds being overpriced and, things like that. We done seen rappers getting jerked around with fake jewelry, you know what I mean, from Lil Baby to almost everybody, you know what I'm saying. Probably at some point done got some that's, you know what I'm saying, that's not real. And it's only because our people are not educated on what's going on. We see people out here killing for these chains, not understanding that these diamonds are fake diamonds. They're lab-made diamonds, and they really hold no value, okay? We make the value, you know what I'm saying, on this stuff, because it's valueless, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting ready to break down the science on that today. But before I get into the message, as always, I need y'all to run them likes up and share this video, okay? We almost tapped into the algorithm, and what people got to understand, you better know and understand that they watching this channel and they watching it with a hawk's eye, you know what I'm saying? Everybody behind the scene doing homework and this and that. Yeah, do your homework, it's all good. But at any rate, we almost tapped in, and we're getting ready to get to the point where they're not going to be able to stay silent, because right now, this is what it is. They don't want to mention this channel or mention my name because they don't want to give me the clout. So what's happening is, as we're continuing to grow, at some point in time, they're going to have to holler at me, you know what I'm saying? And see, you got to understand that this is why you need to subscribe to this channel. People are tired of hearing all this fake news out here. You know what I'm saying? We left mainstream media to go to the tube to get the information from the bloggers, because we know that they're, you know what I'm saying, but now they have infected and have infested into the blogger world, and it's just so much mixed up information out here where people are confused. So this is why you need to subscribe and lock in, okay? So now, the disclaimer is down in the description box. Some of this information is fact, opinion, theory, and allegedly, okay? So it's there. Now, let's get into it, right? Now, before I break down the science of these fake diamonds, it's important for you to know a little bit about the history, okay? I'm not going to go through the whole history, but I'm going to just try to shorten everything down, and I encourage y'all to do y'all research, okay? So what happened with this, what's going on in this diamond business is this, okay? You have this family known as the De Beers, okay, who were out in South Africa, okay, had land out in South Africa, and they end up finding a diamond mine out there, okay? Now, what you got to understand is that diamonds have been being mined for a long time. Most of these diamonds are coming out of India. This is why when you go to Alibaba, they have diamonds and stuff for cheap, because they've been mining diamonds for years. So what happened is that when the De Beers found these diamond mines out there in South Africa, they began to start selling the diamonds and stuff like that, okay? So then what happened is around 1930, right, around the time of the Great Depression, where, in my opinion, the government crashed the economy, okay, so that they could steal and take all of the gold. And all of this is allegedly, this is my opinion, okay? And during this time period, the economy was all messed up. So these dudes were sitting over here with all of these diamonds that was worthless, and they had to find a way to market these diamonds. So what they did is that they start running these advertisements, you know what I'm saying, with the about like marriage, because they knew that people were getting married and stuff. So what they were doing is they set a campaign around it. This is why today, whenever you think about marriage, it's always associated with the diamond ring. Oh, I just went and got her a rock. I got this rock. I got that rock. You know what I'm saying? So all of this stuff is surrounding about the campaign that the De Beers made, and they still making money into this thing. And I'm getting ready to break down the science on how they doing it now. So they start this marketing campaign, and they started selling these diamonds and stuff, okay, that was worthless, that's not worth nothing, you know what I mean? So then, because let me say this, out of 100% of the diamonds that's being mined, 70% of those diamonds are used for manufacturing. They get it because diamonds is one of the hardest substances in the earth. They can grind with it. They can do all type of stuff. You can sharpen your knife with a real diamond. This is just how hard it is. You know what I mean? So only about 30% of those diamonds are for, you know what I'm saying, for use where you can, you know what I'm saying, wear like jewelry and stuff. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, to get back on topic, so what they did is they started this marketing campaign to start marketing these diamonds, and they surrounded around marriage. Okay, so then they start running into problems over there in Africa, y'all, because y'all saw the blood diamonds, the movies, and all of that stuff. So basically, what they were saying was that this money was funding wars and doing all of this other stuff, right? So what this dude did is he developed a machine or a process where you can make diamonds. Okay, and it's called high pressure, high temperature. Okay, and that's one of the processes, and then the other process is CVD, and that's carbon vapor deposits, if I'm saying that right. Okay, and so when they started running into problems over there, and they was, you know, couldn't really move the diamonds like that, this dude said, okay, we could just start making diamonds. And basically what they do is, this is the science, right? They basically take, because we got to be mindful that a diamond is nothing more than just carbon. Okay, it's carbon. That's all it is. Okay, so what they do is they take a diamond seed. Okay, they take a diamond seed, and then they take graphite, which is the crystallized form of carbon, and they subject that to high temperature, and then they make these fake diamonds, okay? And they can make these diamonds in the course of about 2 months, okay? So there's a lot of debate, people saying, oh, they're real diamonds, they're fake diamonds, or whatever the case they may be, but we know that they fake diamonds because real diamonds are created in the earth over a time span of 1 billion years. So you're taking something that is naturally formed and made in the ground over billions of years, and then you making something in 2 months. It's fake. It's not real. You know what I'm saying? However you want to dress it up. And so this is the game that they doing now, because it's cheaper for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at these diamonds, right? Okay, they basically, when they and then the CVD process is the process that they still taking a diamond seed and then they layer it with carbon. You know what I'm saying? Because that's essentially all a diamond is. You know what I mean? It's carbon. You know what I'm saying? So they're making this stuff in the lab. You know what I mean? So when you start to look at the numbers on real diamonds in these lab-made diamonds, the numbers is mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? Because of the room that they have. Now, you hear people talking about, oh, I have blue diamonds, I have blue pieces. You got to understand that blue, that being those diamonds, that is nothing more than a boron. You know what I'm saying? It's like the impurities of that process. So they have to go in there and try to clean them diamonds out. And as they're cleaning the diamonds out, some of that blue stuff is still left in there. Okay. So when you see people talking about, I got blue diamonds, blue pieces, that's not real diamonds. You know what I mean? Real diamonds are like a clear gray light. You can look through the diamonds, you know what I mean? And when it hits the light, it reflects like a rainbow, you know what I mean? So this is what they're doing. You know, they're making these diamonds and they're selling our people these diamonds, and they're not worth nothing. They really have no retail, no market value. You know what I mean? You got to be mindful that diamonds have never been used as a world currency. You know what I'm saying? Like gold and a lot of other these other precious metals are, you know. So I mean, what are we doing? You know, they making lab-made diamonds. And then this is the thing that they're doing too. Not only are they making this stuff in the labs, but the diamond testers you get, they're making that too. So when it's mind blowing. You know what I mean? They're selling you the stuff and they're giving you the diamond test, and you testing it. Oh, I got real diamonds, this and that. And the diamonds are being made in the lab. They're not worth nothing, you know. And the ones that's not being in the lab is coming from India. You know, they got, you know, India is one of the biggest transporter of diamonds. You can go on Alibaba and see all them VVS's and all that stuff people paying all this money for. You can get that stuff for cheap over there, you know. So that's where the majority of the diamonds and stuff is coming from. So we got to stop wasting money. And I ain't saying, you know, if you choose to go buy that stuff, I'm not saying don't buy it, okay? This is not my message. People are free to spend their money on whatever they want to buy. But my thing is that know and understand what's going on and what you're doing. If you want to spend $100,000 on man-made, lab-made fake diamonds, go ahead and buy it. You know what I'm saying? Be my guest. But understand that stuff is valueless. If you're going to buy jewelry, you want to buy gold. Why do you want to buy gold? Okay, you want to buy gold because Gold is more than just jewelry. They tell you, oh, it's just jewelry, it's just this and that, but that's not true. Gold has healing properties to it. You know what I'm saying? First off, they don't even know where gold really come from. You know what I'm saying? It's one theory that it comes from space and it came from stars colliding and all this other stuff, but they really don't know. This is why gold has always been used as a form of value throughout the different empires. You always done had gold since the beginning of time because the ancients knew and understood this. They're coming out now and saying that the sun has gold in it. You know what I mean? So gold supposedly comes from outer space. I'm not gonna get into into that. That's a whole nother rabbit hole that we would have to go down. But understand this. Gold has healing properties. This is why when you see me, I have my gold on. I understand these things. Gold can help with your immune system. It helps with blood circulation. It helps with vibrates and balancing your brain, all type of stuff. You don't even know that you got gold in your brain. You got gold in your heart. You know what I mean? So if you're going to be wearing jewelry, this is what you want to be wearing. You know what I mean? This is why I told you when Jay-Z spoke about the liquid gold, this ain't cap. They use this stuff around the world in medicine for healing. You know what I'm saying? Like gold, it's so much stuff with gold. This is why they have replaced the gold and giving y'all that them fake diamonds, all that fake ice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to get blue pieces. Man, it's lab made. The blue pieces is nothing more than the boring that's still left in the diamond after they done made the diamond because they can't clean and get it all up out of there. So it's just, hey, let's mark it. Hey, I got blue pieces. Hey, you know what I mean? So no one understand the game and stop spending all this money on these fake diamonds. And even more, let's stop killing each other for these diamonds that are worthless. Okay? So now pass this around. To your best friends, pass it around to your rappers, pass it around to your jewelers, because they know that I'm hidden on what ain't being told to the people. You know what I'm saying? So instead of going to spend $100,000 on a fake chain, fake diamond, go buy you some land, buy you some property or something. You know what I mean? So this is y'all lesson for the day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Shalom.